quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll from the 33. From the gun, Vick. Over the middle, open is Thomas. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Michael Thomas, who turned 26 in March, now the league's highest-paid wideout, signing a 5-year, $100 million extension in late July that will run through 2024.
He's the highest-paid non-quarterback ever, though we know as far as these things go, that could change quickly in the league, but still a huge contract for him and deserved. 125 catches last year.
Comes out, and the Jags grab it. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Vick now after the fumble recovery. And Winslow brings it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 41. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Check, 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 check.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, Vick. And it's complete to Kelsey. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort, but on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort, picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Vick readies to throw. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Vick. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 18. They run on first down with Jackson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy?
From the 17, Vick under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. Third and long for Vick. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Lawrence Taylor Picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
So the next time we leave one of those coaches walking out in the hall and you're like, how come we spend so much time talking about special teams?
Here you go. This is why.
This is why, right? And then look, I'm right there with you. We hear it every time we meet with coaches, but it is a big part of it. And look at how early in the game this occurs. They block a kick, and not only does it set a tone, it sends a message for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so much for our first points of the game. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. We're scoreless after one. Vic will look to throw on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
Vic operating on first down. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Vic. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble. No.
Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. From his linebacker spot, that's Derek Brooks with a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. Vic now escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Vic on the sneak. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. This time they'll throw it with Vic being chased out left toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Buying time to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Here's Michael Vick. They'll roll him out right. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Vance McDonald there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Makes the score Saints 7, Jaguars 0. Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Avery Williamson there to make the stop. From the 31, Vick. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this,
they come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Check. Watch 54.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
and the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here goes Vick on 4th down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Vick. Right side caught by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Vick. And he will find Winslow on the left side complete. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And the pressure gets to him again. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Vick. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback, there to make the play defensively.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. We'll call that a 41-yard punt. The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all...
Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Following the fumble recovery, Vic. This will be caught at about the 6. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. To throw, Vic. And it's caught. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. And where have we seen this before from Sean Payton?
That's ambush. We've seen that. What was it, Super Bowl 44?
44.
Right? New Orleans against the Indianapolis Colts. Right after the half, they get it done. I'm so sorry to jump in. I just violated partner and booth etiquette 101.
That's all right. If you come in with an ambush and you come in strong like that, I feel like it's justified.
My apologies, but boy, what a play.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Vic to throw it. They'll get this one complete to Winslow. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Watch the run. Watch go. Alert 3. Alert 3. Alert 3. Mike 5. Look small. Mike 5.
They go play action here on first down. Forced out to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Check, check. Breakdown.
Check. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
To throw again on 2nd down. Vic. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Watch the
On 3rd down, here's Bo. And he picks up the first as he's able to take line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Now here's Vic. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 13 yards out, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Saints take over 1st and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 3rd down, Vic dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll try to throw it here. Vic. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So here's Vic following the interception. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Vic. They set up the screen to Bo. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. 1st down, Vic.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Lawrence Taylor getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing, Vic. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They'll run on 1st down. Jackson. And some room to run now. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. 25 yards have taken the lead. Dawson tacks on the point after, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves.
Travis Kelce, touchdown, New Orleans. Travis Kelce, 49 yards. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
The throw on second down from Vick, incomplete. He was looking for the Hall of Famer Kellen Winslow. And it's third down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags first down.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact, yet the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
On the draw, it's Jackson. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Check out.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. All right.
Back to throw. It's caught by Jackson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Vick. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Vick and the offense will start 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Vick. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. Marvin Harrison, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Holt. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So a pressure spot now for Phil Dawson. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Steps away to his left. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change